A game that just didn't look pretty turned out to be something that, there's a few words you can call the Eagles in this game, and that's some competitive and toughness. And I think that's what you got out of this team. I think you got a team right now that just didn't quit where they could have quit very easily in this. And, Eagles win 21-18. And there's a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. I mean, there's a mix. I mean, it was an ugly game, guys. Panthers didn't play well either. I mean, I thought from the start of everything, okay, the huge problem this team is having right now is finding their identity on offense. It's play sequence and play calling from Nick Sirianni. Jalen Hurts is still making a lot of mistakes. The pass to Zach Ertz that looked like the pass to Greg Ward last week where, he had to go with his fingertips to catch the ball, but didn't make that pass very easy for him to catch. Okay, an overthrow to Zach Ertz on the left sideline for a pick. Missing Quez Watkins for a potential wide-open touchdown. That was another one that happened as well. Hurts made a lot of mistakes today. But Nick Sirianni, like I've said for weeks on end right now, is that he's not helping him when he's struggling. You have 11 carries for Miles Sanders. Yet again, another week of Miles Sanders not getting enough carries at all. I don't get it. They had Gainwell, running the ball in the passing game, the screen passes. Jesus. I mean, it's bad. I mean, there could have been over 10 screen passes in this game. Quick screens. Jalen Hurts turns to his left or his right, he throws. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then they didn't run for, a good 2 quarters, maybe not even that. Third quarter, they started running but the Panthers read it. They read those. They ran some run. They read some runs up the middle for Sanders and Gainwell. I mean, it was atrocious. It was embarrassing. Nick Sirianni, I really don't know. It's another week of I don't know what this offense is all about. What I don't get is you have a head coach in Nick Sirianni that came from a run-heavy offense with the Colts, and our offensive coordinator, Shane Steichen, was a run-heavy offensive coach with the Chargers, and you're literally getting no runs, no balance throughout the game. The Panthers, they looked balanced throughout the game. At least they passed, they run, they pass. I mean, us, it was like pass, screen, pass. I mean, it was almost the same play every time. The defense, and I've been talking so much crap about this defense all week. The defense saved this offense today. The defense bailed out Jalen Hurts today. The defense, I was the total opposite going to this Panthers game. I said the offense is going to do good. The defense, probably not going to do great. Because I was talking a lot of smack about Jonathan Gannon this past week before this game even started or even happened. Okay? You had 3 sacks. 3 sacks and 3 picks today. That's the best game I've seen out of this defense this year. The best game I've ever seen. The linebackers were playing downhill. They weren't just sitting there waiting to take a hit from a running back going upfield, even though they ran the ball on us pretty good, but we kind of stopped it a little bit. DJ Moore had no chance against Darius Slay on that matchup. Darius Slay had 2 picks today. Steven Nelson had a pick today. It was a good day for this defense. It really was, okay? And I had been high on the offense more than the defense, but wow. This game changed a lot. Avonte Maddox played well and defended a long pass going downfield for a potential touchdown. This defense played good, and what was great about it is the first half, it was a little rough. Then start of that second half, really at the end of the second quarter to the start of the third half, the pressure started. We saw the ends actually getting pressure. Now, without Brandon Graham, it makes a big difference, but I saw Derek Barnett getting pressure. Josh Sweat got a sack. Number 91 got a sack. I mean, Javon Hargrave has his 6th sack of the year. And a lot of pressures. Milton Williams had some pressures. Teron Jackson had a couple. I mean, the D-line as a whole did actually pretty good. Kerrigan had his first tackle. Like I said, number 91, Fletcher Cox, had his first sack today. So they started double-teaming Fletcher Cox, leaving Hargrave one-on-one. And then later on in the game, the Panthers started doubling on Hargrave, and then Cox got through for a sack, which was great. Loved it. That's what I want to see. But it was consistent. And look what happens when you get pressure. Consistent pressure. And you get turnovers out of it. And we got 3 of them today. 3 of them today. Okay? sack numbers don't matter, but you get in the backfield, make the quarterback run all over. We were getting close and closer to Sam Darnold all game, and it made me so happy. I was like, oh, man, it feels like the past few years we've been watching. The pass rush has always been good, but, man, they look so good today. The pass rush, hands down to that defense. Linebackers playing downhill. Davion Taylor actually making a few tackles. A first game where he was fully in there. I mean, he got subbed in and out throughout the game, but Davion Taylor, a big mystery with him, third-round pick from Colorado. We don't know what he could do. So, I mean, there were some good things to take out of this game. There really was. And obviously, I think where it really started, Jalen Hurts in this offense just couldn't get past. I mean, they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do absolutely anything. Okay? Penalty after penalty. Jalen Reagor, punt return, past the 50 to the Panthers 49. Throw it to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith fumbles. The one play that turned this game around, two plays that turned this game around, that was a follow-up, was the big reception from Quez Watkins all the way downfield, which he would have had one earlier in the game, but Jalen Hurts did not see him wide open. He had his hands on his helmet. He was upset. He knew he missed him wide open for a touchdown. Okay. Quez Watkins needs more snaps. I mean, stop putting in JJ. Start putting in Greg Ward in the slot. Reagor, another disappointing day. I'm not calling Reagor a bust or anything yet. I'm giving him, the rest of this year, and I want to see where it goes with him. Quez Watkins needs more snaps. That big reception from him, and then obviously the big punt block from TJ Edwards, and the fumble recovery from Sean Bradley was the big turning point of this game, which led to Eagles touchdown. You got Devontae Smith with the 2-point conversion that got them in the lead by 3, and then really just had to defend that, okay? And, Steven Nelson gets a pick. I mean, it was defensively, they put this team they really put this offense, the defense put the offense in great position all game. I mean, I don't know how many chances you get on offense, but, man, they gave them a lot of chances. Okay, another touchdown off the board for the Eagles. Touchdown to Devontae Smith in the end zone, in the red zone, and there's a PI call on Greg Ward. And that's the 4th touchdown. What is that, the 7th? I think for the past 2 weeks it's the 4th touchdown that's left on the table that you just couldn't get. You'd be up by another 7 points right now in this game. Okay? It was a good matchup. And I didn't think it was going to end up like this. I didn't think we were going to win this game, to be honest. I didn't. Even before this game happened today, yesterday, the day before, this past week, I wasn't feeling good about it. I was feeling good about our offense more than our defense. But it was total opposite to happen. You know what I mean? They played hard. They played competitive. And you're allowed to be happy, guys. You're allowed to be happy. And it's okay to, like this win. It's a sloppy win. The Eagles are not a good team. The Eagles have a lot of talent. Nick Sirianni doesn't know how to exploit the talent. I'm really not on board with Nick's play calling. And the way they're using some of these players, I just don't get. I don't get how you only run with Miles Sanders 11 times. I just don't get it. The defense almost played near perfect today. I mean, they played smash mouth football today. I got emotional because I was like, wow, I haven't seen this, and my face is frozen. I haven't seen this in during the Jim Schwartz days, when obviously our defensive line was just always getting pressure. And mostly we were worried about our cornerbacks. But we got 2 good cornerbacks, guys. I mean, Darius Slay took care of Moore today. I mean, shut him down today. He had a couple receptions, but nothing crazy. Robbie Anderson could have had a big touchdown defended by Avonte Max. That's played very well. So obviously, as Jonathan Gann is a good cornerback coach that he was with the Colts, I'm guessing, we're playing actually really good with our cornerbacks. Okay? We blitzed a few times today, but we didn't have to blitz that much because it's a difference when you actually have constant pressure the whole game. Jalen Hurts is not perfect, okay? Not perfect at all. It's a year evaluation. I don't think he's the guy. There's a lot to work on. He's only played a half a season and a game. That's it. Still a rookie. That's why I can't put a label on it right now. But he's got inaccuracy, overthrowing the football for picks, reading the field, big problem. I think Reagor was open on a wide open play. Quez Watkins was open on that play was right there, and he saw it. And he put his hands on his helmet, and he was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I just missed that. I can't believe." Ertz had one reception today. Dallas Goedert needs more snaps. Period. Both of them need more snaps today. Okay, just going over pretty much just what they did. Ertz only had one catch for 7 yards. Goddard had 2 for 28. Dallas Goedert needs more time. Needs more time, and he needs to be the starting tight end. It's time. It's time now. This is the last year of Goddard's contract, and I don't want to go into it too much with the tight ends, but he's too valuable to be a number 2 right now. He is. Ertz, it is what it is. I just don't think he's very productive in some games. Some games he is, some games he's not. I don't know. The ball's not going to come to him every time. But you had a lot of non-productive guys that some of them had big plays, but not a lot of yards. Devontae Smith, screen pass, obviously, got some yards on that. Got a few first downs today. The 2-point conversion that got us, obviously, 3 points ahead after the touchdown. And then relying on our defense to make a stop at the end of the game, and we did a really good job. Devontae Smith, 70-something yards. Quez Watkins only had 48 yards today. Would have had a lot more. So it's like we're getting little splits of, some guys had some good days. A lot of them had bad days. So it's. Guys, there's talent here. I mean, it's here. I could feel it. We have the talent here. The problem I'm having is how we're using it, and we're not using it properly, especially offensively. I think you found your number 1 in Devontae Smith. I think you found your number 2 in Quez Watkins. Number 3, question mark. Don't know. Rager, maybe. Greg Ward, I think he's got to play more as well. There's a lot of guys that need to play more. And there's a lot of guys that more plays need to be built around some of these players, okay? And you got a number 1, number 2 wide receiver. Hurts has got to get the ball to them. You have the inaccuracy issues. I understand that. It takes time. This is a rebuilding team, guys. This is what happens. I mean, I know a lot of Eagles fans are like, why should we be happy about this win? All Eagles fans, don't want to be happy about wins, but they want short-term success. They want the Eagles just to rise out of the depths of the sea and be like, yeah, Eagles have landed. The Eagles are here. The Eagles have arrived. This win is not about the Eagles have arrived and we're ready to beat win the NFC East. This win was about confidence. This win was about toughness. This win was about just competitiveness. And to not give up in a game. And they didn't. So that's why I'm happy about this win. Yeah, we got Tampa Thursday night. We're probably going to get smacked around. It is what it is. This win was very important. Okay? So, other than that, guys, defense saved the offense. Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts, 2 biggest problems. Other than the one upstairs and Howie Roseman. Those are the 2 problems right now. It's play calling, play evaluation. It's play sequence. It's rhythm. I mean, Sirianni pretty much said today, we don't know how to, he says these excuses about not running the ball. Like, the plays have to come up or it wasn't in the right format of us to run. I mean, I don't know. He's making up all this stuff. I don't know what it is. But, guys, I'm happy about it. Ugly win, but there's confidence going into Thursday night. So, especially you're going back home. You know what I mean? Whether it's a win or a loss, there's confidence. And I think that's what matters the most. And that's what most people won't tell you. I mean, that's what most people won't tell you. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope everybody has a great day. The Eagles won. And I'm happy about it. And, we really needed it. I think for our brains, we really needed it this week. Our mental state, our insanity, okay? Or we need to stay sane, okay? That's the most important thing. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this game. It's just in general. And what needs to be fixed. What did you guys think of this offense? Who's the bigger problem? I think there's a lot. I think it's between a head coach and obviously a play sequence caller that's not good and not how to use players to their strengths and not fundamentally sound and a lot going on here. And a quarterback that's still making mistakes but still learning. Still a rookie. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember, Chicks Code Up Files 5. Peace out, guys. Peace.